Super Metal Brothers, Reaction Radio. We're back for another one. So we're here for Slaughter To Prevail Viking. It just came out like 2 days ago. This is going to be intense. Slaughter to Prevail is like one of the hardest bands out there, in my opinion. I think friggin' Alex Terrible is just like friggin' intense.
I've been meaning to ask you. I'm not huge into Slaughter to Prevail. Not saying they're bad. They're just their music hasn't captured me.
Yeah.
What is it about them that you like so much?
Ooh, good question. Well, his like crazy, like weird vocals, I'll disclose. I haven't heard their whole discography. So I've heard the bigger songs by them. He just has like those like super low, crazy vocals that I think I like. But as far as the band's sound, they remind me a lot of an evolution of something like early Slipknot. Like you take the Iowa album. Actually, if you listen to Iowa and then you listen to STP, like it falls right in. So
That's fair.
I like that idea. And Slipknot was one of my favorite bands for like years, before they, did a bunch of changes. And, probably after the Subliminal Verses came out was probably not as much for me. But
Yeah.
they still had a couple bangers after that, but for the most part, everything before that I thought was gold. Like everything off of Iowa was good. Every song on it. The album before that, everything was good. Even not Duality, Subliminal Verses was friggin' phenomenal as well. Even though that was like a far cry from the albums before, it was their magnum opus. So
fair enough.
I think that they kind of fall under that style of music and its continuation of it.
Yeah, so for all my Slaughter to Prevail stands out there, if you have some suggestions for me to get me into this band, link them down in the comments. Otherwise, I'm ready to get right into it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Язык меча, что ж, так прольется кровь, мой язык бескостный станет железом, чтобы ковалять, понимаешь только язык меча, что ж.
Oh, wow. What the fuck, my guy?
That drum hit was nice.
I can hear the Iowa influence you were talking about.
Понимаешь только язык меча, что ж.
Rowdy.
Fuck yeah.
Язык меча, что ж, прольется кровь, так прольется кровь. Мой язык бескостной стали, железо надо говорить, чтобы говорить.
They're gonna get heavy. It's about to hit us.
The mosh pit part right here.
Он satisfied primal fear.
There we go. John. I could have dealt with like another 15 seconds of the Jun there at the end, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what was funny? I thought it was funny when that girl was showing off like her fucking Russian tattoo with like the Russian characters. If it said like some bullshit like fucking gulag for geriatrics or some shit, and she had no idea.
Yeah. Like back in the day when all the like Japanese and Chinese tattoos, like they wouldn't even mean what they
Yeah.
said they meant in the yeah.
Yeah, no, that song fucking hit like a truck, dude. That was awesome. Aside from that, though, taking a step back from the music part of it, something about this band that I've noticed is them, and probably more so Alex Terrible, knows how to fucking market themselves really, really well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like from the mask that gives kind of that Slipknot aesthetic. It's something that people can purchase. So that's a smart move.
They're like $150 for the mask if you buy the official ones. And I've been like, oh, I can't, but I want one. You know what I mean?
Do they all move when you buy them, when you talk?
They have different levels. So you can get a cheaper one that doesn't have the movement, but like I want the one that moves.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
I want the good one if I'm gonna spend like, I think the cheapest one might have been like $75. He made a really good move. I'm not sure if this was recently, where he's kind of like taken a like forward presence with his like social media. So people know him as just like kind of a normal guy. They see that he's a real human being because their music's really, tough, like
Yeah,
really
for sure.
heavy. And you might think that he is an ultra masculine dude, but he also
He's
is
an
just
alpha
like
male.
a normal dude.
Maybe he's putting his best foot forward as like kind of trying to show the world who he is as just a regular guy. So when he did like that scarification thing on his face, like he actually got his face scarred on purpose for aesthetic reasons. When I had first seen that, I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. But now that I'm like looking back at it, I was like, that's fucking brilliant, dude. Because
Yeah.
people were talking about it.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that that's what it was. I never really thought about what the scar was from.
You think all Russians, dude, just have random scars on their face, dude?
I mean, it doesn't seem too.
They all look like
out of
fucking
box.
villains from Die Hard or some shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes them look freaking aggressive. I'll tell you that much.
No, that was fucking baller, dude. It hit pretty heavy. I liked it. I'm gonna go check out some more Slaughter to Prevail. So put your suggestions down in the comments and we'll check them out.
Yeah, I think you caught it too. It's like I hear the influence. It just sounds like a direct evolution of Slipknot Iowa specifically, that album.
I don't know what you call like those little screechy parts, if that's like pinch harmonics or whatever, but like Mick Thompson does them a lot in Slipknot.
Squeals. Yeah, I call them
Yeah,
squeals.
yeah.
But yeah, there was a certain sound that came out of the late 90s, early 2000s. It's like this really quick squeal. Like Dimebag was all about the big long ones, right?
Yeah.
But they had those like Kill Switch Engage and like all those bands of that time throughout those like really cool like quick little squeals with a bend. And yeah, you heard a lot of that in the background. And there's actually some really good guitar parts, but again, it was the same thing we've been hearing lately, is like all these like brilliant guitar, little solo parts that they put it behind the mix instead of in front, which is I prefer it to be in front, but hey, that seems to be the recording technique these days. So it is what it is.
I'm not sure why, but I mean, I guess because there was just like a really long period where like the jerk off was all about the guitar solos.
Yeah, and metal goes back and forth. I mean, we had glam rock back in the day, which was all about guitar solos, and then people stopped doing solos completely. And so it just is what it is. But hey, if you like the video, like and subscribe. friggin' join the Jun Jun tribe. So yeah, like and subscribe, friggin' and do all that stuff.
Stop
And
saying it so much.
like, but like and
But like
subscribe
and subscribe though,
is
for
like
real
what you
though.
should do. Like, I subscribe to that. Anyways, peace
All
out.
right, later.